Right up the mic. There. We want you up. We're gonna open it up.
Introduce Daryl.
Yes.
Nazeera.
I can.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for making your presence at this August meeting on a fine Thursday afternoon. It is indeed my honor to stand before you today as we celebrate Women's History Month here in the city of Atlanta. As we gather in this esteemed space, it's important to acknowledge and celebrate the countless contributions women have made not only to our city, but to the world at large. Today, we have the privilege of recognizing one such remarkable woman, Dr. Nazeera Dawood, whose tireless dedication and unwavering commitment have left an indelible mark on our community. Dr. Dawood's contributions span across various spheres, from healthcare to education, from community development to advocacy for gender equality. Her work serves as an inspiration to us, reminding us of the power of determination, compassion, and service. I also want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to Councilwoman, Honorable and Illustrious Andrea Boone, for her leadership and for honoring Dr. Dawood today. It's through gestures like these that we reaffirm our commitment to celebrating and uplifting women in our society. As we reflect on the achievements of women throughout history, let us not forget the importance of creating an environment where women are empowered to thrive and succeed. Let us continue to support and champion their voices, their aspirations, and their dreams. So let us raise our voices and applaud the remarkable accomplishments of Dr. Nazeera Dawood and all the women who have shaped our past, our present, and certainly our future. Thank you. And let me hear your applause, please. Come on, I know we are just a few, but we can be mightier than the sound we just created. So let's hear it again. Okay. I now welcome Daryl Ricardo Matthews Sr., the Business Development Director for Vendorship and a former Director of Procurement for the City of Atlanta, to bring his remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, Daryl Matthews.
The Honorable Council Member Andrea L. Boone, to the distinguished members of the Atlanta City Council, friends, and guests. It is my pleasure and a high honor to introduce the honoree. Dr. Nazeera Dawood is a distinguished leader recognized for her exceptional contributions to healthcare, public service, and entrepreneurship. With a background as a medical doctor and a master's in public health from UNC Chapel Hill, Dr. Dawood's passion for prevention has driven her remarkable career. Previously, she served as the director of the Fulton County Health Department Health Promotion Division for over 8 years, and is chief of staff for the chairman of the Fulton County Board of Commissioners. It was during these assignments that Dr. Dawood honed her expertise in the governmental procurement process and saw the need to help companies pursuing government contracts to be better prepared for their submissions to RFPs. As the visionary behind Vendorship Inc., Dr. Dawood has revolutionized government contracting, earning recognition from the Georgia State House of Representatives with a resolution and the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County, Georgia, who presented a proclamation declaring Vendorship Appreciation Day. It is my pleasure and a high honor to present Dr. Nazeera Dawood. We will have the presentation of the proclamation by the Honorable Councilmember Andrea L. Boone.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Atlanta City Hall. Today is a very important day. We celebrate Women's History Month. In celebration of Women's History Month and the advancement of women in business by Dr. Nazeera Dawood. Whereas since 1987, the month of March has been recognized officially in the United States as an annual celebration of the achievements, leadership, courage, strength, and love of the women who built America. And whereas the City of Atlanta also recognizes Women's History Month every year in March as a time of celebration of the women that have made and continue to make this city great. And whereas Atlanta has a history of women leading in academia, business, government, faith, philanthropy, and the entrepreneurial community has long been led by women in the City of Atlanta. Whereas Dr. Nazeera Dawood came to the metropolitan Atlanta in 2005, and she quickly established herself as a leader in the areas of public health, civic and community engagement, and business development. And whereas, after earning her medical degree from Bangalore University in 1997, Dr. Dawood came to the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill and earned a Master of Public Health degree in 1999. Whereas her vision to serve, her academic achievements, and her research experience equipped Dr. Dawood to develop and disseminate invaluable information and direction for a variety of constituencies, including scientists and public charitable organizations, addressing healthcare disparities effectively enough to receive national and international recognition. And whereas Dr. Dawood's work in community health led her to found Vendorship, a company that she co-leads with a group of minority women to promote the inclusion of all Georgians in the progress of shared service, shared ideas, and shared commitment to the greater good. And whereas Vendorship has connected women and minority-owned ventures to business opportunities throughout Metro Atlanta, the state of Georgia, and across the United States. Now, therefore, we, the members of the Atlanta City Council, on behalf of the citizens of Atlanta, do proclaim today Dr. Nazeera Dawood Day in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Dawood, please come forward.
That way, so you can raise it some.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Nazeera Dawood.
Thank you, Councilmember Andrea L. Boone, for recognizing another woman. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I want to thank my husband, Bill, and all my team members and colleagues for taking the time. You all got traffic, right? You all met with traffic just now. So for you to be here, I'm really very, very grateful and thankful. My gratitude and my namaste to all of you, and those who are viewing our session online. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Viren, for the greetings, and thank you, Daryl, for the introduction. I actually don't usually prepare for my speeches. Councilmember Boone, I don't know if you're surprised, but I don't have a paper in front of me. I just speak with my heart. My husband's been asking me since yesterday because he's completely opposite to me. He's like, did you prepare? Do you need help? Did you prepare? I'm like, no, I'm just getting my thoughts together. I want to tell you two stories today. When I was at the county department, I worked on a project day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night for months together. I lost some sleep. I have some colleagues here who can attest to that as well. It was for a grant we submitted. It was like my baby. It was like I was giving birth to another baby because I kept it so close to my heart. And then when we got awarded, it was almost a $9 million award from the federal government. we all jumped with joy. And I didn't sleep even after that because I was so joyful just about what effects and impact this funding can make in the community to prevent asthma, to prevent heart attacks, to prevent diabetes, and create healthy air, just about healthy messages, healthy living and lifestyle. But sometimes management makes decisions that sometimes we don't see, right? And so the management decided that someone else is going to lead this project. You can imagine how I felt, like I lost my baby. I don't want to become emotional, not just because of that incident, but it's just a great day being here in front of you and seeing all your faces. But I didn't sleep for the next 1 month after that when I heard I'm not going to be part of that project. I felt very betrayed. I felt like I was stabbed, and just things were going on. But within 2 weeks after I found out, I started looking out for a job because I realized it's going to hurt me every day when I see it in front of me. I'm sure management made a great decision, but individually for me personally, it was hard. So after a month, the chairman of the county government invited me to be his deputy chief of staff. So you can imagine when one door is shut, there's always another door that is going to be open. That was the best job that I had, both at the health department and at the chairman's office. I learned so much about government. I learned about what works, whose hands need to be shaken in order for projects to happen, about collaborations. I learned so much, but I also became very strong, right? Then another story I want to tell you is I did, Councilmember Boone, I don't know if you know this, but I did run for city council in the city I live in, Johns Creek. And I didn't know politics was dirty. I just felt I want to make a change, and I really didn't know. So I ran, this innocent person running for office, never have known what politics was, and no one from family is from politics. All I know was I wanted to be at the table where decisions were being made, and I wanted to be a part of those decisions. It got ugly. In the sense, of course, in politics, there's always arrows being thrown. And I felt, and people would attest, that there were double or triple the arrows thrown at me. First of all, I'm a minority, for one of the reasons could be that. But there are other things that came up. So I felt, again, in the same situation what I described to you earlier. I felt isolated. I felt aloof, because I didn't know who could come to rescue me, and I didn't want to stop the race. I was in fact told to withdraw from the race. I don't think that anyone should give up. Anyone should withdraw from any of their initiatives. I finished the race. Of course, there was a runoff from the elections as well, but it was a great experience. And I'll tell you the common theme between these stories. I found the answer within myself. The answer is within you. The answer was within myself. People asked, how did you get the courage to run for office? I'm telling it so openly right now. It was very tough. It was very hard just going through those months, knowing that I don't want to withdraw. But it made me a very, very strong person. So any challenges that come in front of me now looks to me like a mustard. That at that time looked like a big pumpkin, really, that I couldn't tackle at all. So I just want every woman listening to this, my colleagues and friends, that life will throw challenges at you. What is it doing? Is creating a leader out of you. It's creating a better person out of you. It's creating a champion out of you. It's creating an inspiration, a role model. People still come to me and shake hands and say, I voted for you, or because of you, or these things are happening in the county or the place, and you're such an inspiration. Never, ever give up. there will be tough situations. Councilmember Bone, I used to practice medicine in India. So I used to deliver babies and practice OBGYN. People would still ask me, do you miss practicing medicine? Because it's been like, we study for 5 years back in India. But one day I made a decision that I want to be more involved in the community level. So I don't have regrets because I made that decision consciously that I would never go back for regrets. So I remember at times, because the culture we come from, we don't know how to stand up for ourselves. My daughter asked me once, Mom, why don't you stand up? I didn't know, what does that mean? What does it mean to stand up for yourself? I didn't know. I just knew in the prior life of mine, like how to be submissive, be a good person, a good partner. But then I knew at some point I had to stand up myself. So if I'm here today, my friends and colleagues, my family, and Councilmember Bone, it's because I learned. We have to mold ourselves to evolve. Even today, I was telling my team members, the cell phones nowadays are not this thick because they evolved. So you're only a better person when you evolve. Believe in yourself. The answer is within yourself. Just sit back and think, is this the right decision that I'm not going to regret about? But you have to make that decision. Of course, taking calculated risks. When I opened vendorship, I put in all my retirement money in it. I know it's not a good thing that I'm saying it in public. There were times in a weekend when $20 in my account was question mark, and the kids had to just eat the old food from the fridge. But that Monday, I got up and I said, I'm not going to have sympathy on myself. I'm not going to be a victim. And I got up that Monday. And today, vendorship is a $7 million with 25 team members, predominantly women working in the company. So answer is out there within yourself. Please look for it. Don't give up. Be around good energy, positive energy, people that support you, who believe in you. But when you step out the door, you got to believe in yourself first. So with that said, I do want to thank you so much for your love, support. Everyone has a story. Tell your story, that's when people will know you more. I can't thank you all enough for this recognition. It's still sinking in. And Burley, I don't know if you know, but I love the mic. That's why I'm not moving out. Everybody knows that. Unless Councilmember Boone comes and says, your time is done, I'm just going to be speaking. Just kidding. But yes, I love the stage and the mic. And I want to thank you, everyone, for those who are viewing, my friends, family, Prashant, and everyone who believe in us, continue to believe in us. Always have those people who were there with you when you were in need. When no one was around you, always have their support. Continue those relationships. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you again for this recognition. I would love to open the mic for some testimonials or closing or remarks from the attendees. If you want, please. Thank you so much again. Thank you.
Come on up. You come on up. Come on up. Come right on up. Anyone that cares to give remarks, please come up at this time. Please come up to the microphone. Thank you. Please come on up if you like.
Thank you so much, everyone. I am Monidipa Das. I am working as an employee with vendorship. I'm working as a senior proposal writer and research analyst with the team. Thank you so much, everyone, to gather today for celebrating such a wonderful person whom I know professionally, and glad to say she's my friend personally now. Today we are celebrating World Women History Month, but trust me, every day is a celebration of womanhood. It can't be any better than celebrating such a warm heart, Dr. Nazeera Dawood. She started this company Vendorship 7 years ago, and today we are proud to say we are Team Vendorship. As a company, we value every member's hard work and respect everyone's individuality. As a leader, Nazeera manages a team with her able hands and embraces everyone as an extended part of her family. Today, I'm thrilled to celebrate you, Nazeera, and congratulate you on this achievement.
Moni literally said all my words right now. The real thing, what I want to say about Nazeera is she's, apart from all this, a real human being, the down to earth friend. And she said she's a boss for vendorship, but she's no time behave like that. So she's literally a friend. We can just walk up to her for anything, apart from the office timings too. So I really congratulate her and more prosperous for your future. Okay, all the best.
Thank you, Winnie.
I first met Nazeera about 12 years ago when she was with the Department of Health, and she was putting on an asthma summit and was concerned about the health, obviously, of the community. The intent was to help the community. I called her up and I said, you have a great deal of people there talking about medication and treatment, but not so much about prevention. And she said, why don't you come down here and you can be on the panel and you can talk about prevention. And that was the beginning of my association with the Department of Health and the voice that Nazeera Dawood gave to those people who have benefited from that time. And what she was doing was putting together coalitions for the community to help with HIV, women's health, children's safety, diabetes, heart issues, and asthma. And I was privileged to participate in the one with regards to asthma. And I saw firsthand her passion and compassion and efforts and struggles to make all these coalitions work. And I felt some of her pain when some of those funds that she had provided for us were diverted to other things. And after, when she left and went over to this to the Fulton County, she invited me to follow over there and become involved with the environmental committee with Fulton County, where I still serve on their Citizens Committee on the Environment, and still have been able to pass on information and provide a voice for her on the council for the environment and for the community. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to have met her. I think she's done a wonderful job for our community, and I can't say enough nice things about her.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. Yeah, hello, everyone. First of all, happy Women's Day, a month that we are celebrating with Dr. Nazeera Dawood. As Moni said, she's a good leader, and well said, Vaini, that she's not a boss. I worked as a sales director in the vendorship for past 2 years. I completed my anniversary in March 1st. But I know Nazeera Dawood for a long time ago with a common friend when I was facing some challenges in with my family member. And even though I never seen her, she didn't know me, but she picked up my phone and she helped me throughout that process. And after that, one day she said, Madhu, why don't you join my company? And then I said, wow, because inside somewhere deep in my heart, it was like I wanted to work because whole my life, most of my life, I was a homemaker, raising kids, taking care of the family. I'm not complaining about that, but Nazeera gave me an opportunity to work with her, and then I was always saying, Nazeera, I can't do this. I can't do this. She said, Madhu, believe in yourself. That's what she is. She empowered other women. So that's a good leader Nazeera is, and I cannot say anything else for her because she is such an inspiration for me. Every day when I log into my computer and I talk to her every day. She inspires me. Okay, today is a new day. Start your day with the full faith, full determination, and you will be succeed in your way. Thank you, Nazeera. Thank you.
She made me cry. If I can invite Prashant, come and say a few words, please. You are close to my heart. You've seen me in the down low. Thank you. Anyone else or if interested, please join.
First thing, thank you. Congratulations on. Good evening, everyone. First thing, I have to congratulate Nazeera. I know Nazeera not only through the politics, but also one of the greatest service which she did for the community, which is a chai event. I got involved and I told Nazeera only one thing, till you do this event, I will be supporting you all the time. And I did it. And during that process, I know more about Nazeera. She's an amazing, and also she has a very good heart for the people around her, whether it is a known person or an unknown person. It doesn't matter. She's always there for everyone. That's what I know. And the statement which she has given before, saying that she's not fit for politics, I won't accept it. I won't accept it, Nazeera. You are amazing. You can be anything. You can be a leader. You can be a politician. You can be an entrepreneur. You can be a mom. You can be anything. So keep continuing. Of course, you are very, very successful in the entrepreneurship, what you are doing. I see her everywhere. I do most of the events nationwide. And I see her nowadays almost like 40 to 50% of my events, which is amazing, I'm really proud of you. And you are a great asset for the community here in Atlanta. And now I won't say just in Atlanta, but all across the nation. Congratulations. Thank you.
Burley, I'm going to put you on spot and come and ask you to come and do the closing remarks, please. Now you know me, Burley. I put people on spot. This was impromptu. We had not decided before.
Thank you. I guess I can believe in myself now because you've inspired me to do that. Nazeera, this has been a wonderful event. I've learned so many great things about you and your history, and you're truly, as Dr. Maya Angelou would say, a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal servant here in Atlanta. I'm grateful that I was invited to this event, and it's an honor to be here with you and all your friends. For everyone who is present, I'm sure you share your affection and love for Nazeera, the same as those people who are attending over the internet. And keeping it brief, I will say it's been an honor to be here today. And I believe it will be appropriate to say Namaste. And thank you for allowing us to be here. And we're happy to celebrate you and all your contributions to the Atlanta community today. Thank you. And council member, thank you for enabling us to be here. I apologize.
At this time, we would like for everyone to assemble for a group photo right in front of the well. If you would please come and join our honoree right in front of the well, and then we will have a light reception. Thank you so much for being here today.